No, come on up. The next day I was working as a homeschool teacher. It's a filling. 8 years I taught homeschool. I taught one student all 4 years. He was autistic. Just how he could never learn to read. He graduated from high school. He went up and took all the tests, but I was his only high school teacher. It was crackpot. You can't even remember people's names, and I am teaching. Fortunately, didn't know trigonometry. Simple things. And so then, in 1994, a daughter got married. I was teaching, homeschool teaching, and one daughter got married. And 2 days after she got married, I had the daughter Cookie, and I went off to Europe for 5 weeks. And that had been from January through June, when we went to Europe and we got back at the end of whatever it was, sometime that summer. I can't remember times either. It was very exhausting. It was a very hectic period of time. And I had 6 high school students, all seniors, all pregnant girls. I had to have them the whole, 3 months of spring. I had to write, each one taking different courses. I had to write all the final exams. I had to do, and in the meantime, my daughter that was getting married was leaving home at 7 in the morning, getting home at 7 at night. She was working up in D.C., so I had to do all that, including getting fabric and everything, and for the bride's dresses. But God did it. It was really fun, but it was exhausting. So I got back from Europe, and I thought, oh, this is wonderful. It was a pilgrimage. We were with a busload of nuns in their long black gowns, and then the other busload was their parents and priests and so forth. And came back, and I said, well, I guess I should get certified, so I can do something. And so I'll go up, and I made all the phone calls. I'm going up to College Park to, I said to my husband, I'll go up to College Park tomorrow and get these courses signed up so I can get certified. He says, don't go tomorrow, wait till the next day. I said, okay. And that day, I got a call from Leonard Hall, Junior Naval Academy in Atlanta. Would you be interested in coming over and seeing if you'd like to teach Spanish? I went over, and 2 days later, I was working already. They needed somebody, in 2 days. There it was. Again, even good. And they got my name from the Crisis Pregnancy Center, because a prayer partner of mine was very active there, and the ex-principal of the Naval Academy was it. So got all these jobs. I never applied for any of them. God is kind of like my employment agent, here, there. Then we had some grandchildren, and I did some babysitting and working on certification, and then finally found out I could go locally, but it took forever, all those courses. And then 1 year they called in the middle to end of October. Our Spanish teacher at Leonard Hall this year left us a note yesterday. She's not coming back. Would you mind coming over and teaching the rest of the year? There I was again, teaching Spanish back at Leonard Hall. And then back to babysitting and getting certification. Last year, 2 days after the teachers had started, I got a job. I got my certification. The day I got my certification, my husband found that they needed desperately a teacher in La Plata High School for Spanish. So I packed everything out. My husband now is God's second in command. And the new teachers had already been 2 days there at school learning all the ropes. And the third day of the orientation, I was up there. And they gave me Latin. Now, 40 years ago, I took 4 months of Latin. That's all. And here I'm going to have to teach all these little high school kids Latin besides Spanish. So I said, well, what's this thing? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The only thing about being a teacher is, if you're like me, you can't remember names, you can't, and you leave your papers at home, and you lose books. It's a lot of coordination to keep everything going. I tell you, God has His angels working. I think I've got 2 or 3 times as many as most of you, just keeping everything together. I had 172 students last year at La Plata, and they were offended if I called them Joseph or Jonathan or a Marcia or Mary. All of our teachers know our names. What's the matter with you? I had 5 kids. I didn't even get their names straight after 36 years. Well, I'm winding down. I helped cooking. My daughter was here. Decided she would help babysit for her niece and nephew, and she was getting a little overwhelmed. She was also babysitting for another friend, so I helped her babysit. And then my daughter that had the children, her husband got the job permanently, so she could quit. Say,